Biggest key of the game for the 49ers. So real, Suneil wants to start us off with this one.
Absolutely. First of all, thank you for having me back on the show, Grant. It's been a minute. Glad everybody's looking good, slim, trim. I love it. So I'm gonna go with the biggest key. It's gonna be going back to what the biggest key was for the offense in 2019. Jimmy Garoppolo starting. The biggest key of the game is that run game going back to being elite. I think with everything that's going on in Baltimore, the 49ers really have an opportunity to jump into that number one spot as the best rushing attack in the league. And even if Trey Lance was starting, which it doesn't seem like he is, I still think that running game needs to be the driving force of the offense. It obviously keeps the ball time of possession in the 49ers strength, and then it also opens up all of the play action plays that helps Jimmy Garoppolo have open lanes and open windows to throw into. So I think Mostert, Sermon, and that offensive line are going to be the keys. And if they're able to have 150 plus rushing yards, pushing that 200-yard mark, I think it's going to be an easy victory for the 49ers.
I agree. I agree with Suneil there. Pretty much everything he said. I think another big key factor is going to be the play calling. I think whatever Kyle's he gets the yips sometimes when it comes to play calling. He tries to turn us into a passing team. We're a run first team. We got to run the ball at least 65% of the time. As long as Kyle commits to that, it doesn't try to get cute. We just need to run the ball, focus on that, control the line of scrimmage on the offense and defensive side of the ball, and we should easily run for 200 plus yards in this game. I think if we can get that run game going, it's going to set us up for the season. We do need to mix in a couple play action passes to get Jimmy Garoppolo some early opportunities to gain some confidence. I think that's going to be key because against the Raiders week 3 preseason, he looked pretty confident. He looked a lot better than week 2, but I think we just really need to build with that, especially if Kyle is going to go ahead and commit to starting Jimmy Garoppolo as the quarterback. He needs to be confident. He needs to play better than he did at the beginning of last season. But I think the run game is going to be the big part.
I agree. You guys make a great point about the run game being a key part of winning this game. Definitely the 49ers should run the ball 30 times or so, but it's very important to also think about who gets those carries. You want to keep Raheem Mostert fresh. You shouldn't give him a big workload considering his injury history going up against a team like the Detroit Lions where you don't need to give the ball to Mostert 15 times. You got to mix in Trey Sermon. You got to mix in the others. I'm going to switch it up a little bit and say that the defensive line is also going to be a key in this game. And you look at the depth, this is the first time that we're going to see Nick Bosa. We haven't seen him throughout the preseason since week 2 last year. Dee Ford, who we haven't seen since week 1. Javon Kinlaw's up in the air. We don't know if he's going to play on Sunday. It's sounding like it's not turning that direction, but I'm eager to see how this defensive line plays. And really, this game is just a microcosm of what I think is to come. The 49ers are going to rely heavily on their run game, like you all have touched on already. I'm bringing up the pass rush right now. And those were the 2 driving forces in 2019. And I expect both of those units to excel so the 49ers can have similar success this season.
Okay. Glad to be back after some time. So I was going to say what Nick was going to say about defensive line, but now I changed my answer. So I would say Jimmy Garoppolo. The reason is even though it's a away game, it's an easy game for us, given the situation that Lions are in. So it's the best opportunity for Jimmy to come back and get some confidence going on because no matter what is going to happen later part in the season, right now, he is the starter. He is the QB number 1, whether Kyle is saying that we are going to use this 2 quarterback system or not. It's just a lie. Practical situation, Jimmy is our QB number 1. So he needs that confidence. He's a team captain. So I hope that 49ers will not let's play like 70% of the rushing game. I would say it would be like 60-40, at least 40% of the passing game, and Jimmy gets that confidence back, maybe a couple of touchdown passes, building confidence going into the next week. So that's the biggest key for me. Jimmy playing confident game, getting to 2019 Jimmy level.
See, I can see this being an easy blowout win. I kind of remember. I remember 2012 when the Niners went to New York and played the Jets and just rolled them. And it was Alex Smith starting, but Colin Kaepernick played a little bit in that game. I think finished it. And they could win that game however they wanted. They totally outclassed the Jets. That should happen in this game, and I feel like that would start with where Nick was, the defensive line. If the defensive line is on its game, like this, I don't really see how this Lions team competes. So I'm going to try to say something different, though. You guys really hit everything. I'm going to say one more thing. If it is a close game, then how they use Trey Lance will be really key because they won't have to use him a lot, but he could be the X factor. He could be the difference. He could have like the key run for a first down or the key run for a touchdown. That's the difference in the game. So then again, they don't have to use him a ton, but when they use him, I mean, should be very strategic, and it could be at a very crucial play. So I'm just going to throw in Lance in there.